peace, love, and unity. Greetings, everybody, our worldwide family, gathering round the red, gold, and green. It's the healing of the nation scene, part 78. Live and direct from Amsterdam City. What a joy, what a pleasure. Family of roots and dub gathering round. Madagascar family tuning in, greeting. Tennessee in the USA. All African family greeting. Yeah, how you doing, my Mexican brothers and sisters? Trinidad and Tobago greeting. All Caribbean massive, Bahamas. Switzerland, how you doing? Yeah, man, Baltimore, massive greeting. Detroit family, yes, one love. How you doing in Boston? Lima, Peru, greeting. Macedonia family greeting. Roma massive, how you doing? Brethren Dubnico, hail up. Greetings to you too, Beijing, in China. Macedonia family, yes, hail up. Over there in the Denver, greetings. Cologne Bay, greetings. Alex, yes man. Chris, hail up. Greek family, Rhodas. All the way in South Africa. How you doing, family? Japan, greeting. Wow, going so fast, Easy, massive. It's a pleasure, it's a joy. It's a message from the Most High, Jaja. So we give thanks and praise to Him. Yeah, guidance and protection. Yeah, man. Forward with the music, my brother. Matty Aital. Joseph P. Hail up. My German brothers, yes, live in the studio. Greetings. Jamaica. Our French family, bonjour. Florida family, greetings. Yeah, come along, master, come along, Bangkok. To the Cuban in Istanbul. Blessed love, man. Swedish family, Essex family. Yeah, man, what a gathering. Beautiful people. Venice. Yeah, Healing of the Nations, part 78.
Yo, what is happening, everybody? I hope y'all are doing well this morning. Shit, I've been fucking in there talking to Joy, getting some things together. Let's get this intro rolling. We fitting to roll up something, I'll tell you that. Oh, yeah. What a morning, what an evening. I hope everybody's been doing well. We got a couple things to talk about today. I've been looking into a little bit of just a little scratching the surface, sharing information on Sam, the Smarter Purchase of Marijuana. And, you know, just dig around Twitter, because Twitter's a great place to tie together these networks because they all share information and they just post whatever the fuck's on their mind over there. So it's a good place to spot these people that are cannabis and find out what they're up to. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Hope y'all are all doing well. I'm sitting here just trying. Well, I guess let's see. Ooh, I got a little bit. I might just go and roll this up. I got some super boof here. A little bit of trop cherry. I might go on a roll up.
Amongst the community.
Good morning, Shane. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Man, let me change this damn sound. I want to listen to my speakers.
Regular listeners, Jamaica Queens, man.
I want to wear no headphones.
Thanks for tuning in. Oh, Minnesota family. Stay strong, eh? Tahoe massive. In Kingston,
woo, let's go. Usually most of your live stream intros are about 5 to 10 minutes. Some of them are even 30 minutes. If you go and check them out, a lot of them they put on way before they go on. I hope everybody's doing well this morning. Let me get the sound switched over here. Hold on. I'm still setting some shit up here. There we go. Man, what a morning. Jesus. Where's my tray at? My rolling tray. Actually, I think we'll do a little dab to get it going. Just a little dab. Yeah, man, I was real surprised at some of these anti-cannabis. Like, I found an anti-cannabis doctor, and his whole title's like cannabis and medicine, cannabis research, and all this shit. But every single thing he posts is anti-marijuana. And I'm like, Man, this is wild. It's almost like somebody's bankrolling these guys to cook up information against weed. Which is wild. Wild, wild, wild.
From the LP called Black Slavery Days. Formation called the Skulls. History lesson, yes?
Dude, I seen some motherfucking CRC dabs on damn Twitter that somebody posted. They're like, this shit's fire. And that shit look like some shit nobody should be dabbing. Y'all be careful who y'all getting shit from out here, for sure. This shit look like white and creamy, like a fucking, like, I don't even know what it was. Or how they made that shit. I got some shit like that once upon a time. A couple times, man, I've had people send me fucked up shit. I used to have a whole big box of just fucked concentrates that I didn't smoke. I'm thinking, I might still have it. I may have threw it away.
This is a third world shuffle from the Mercenaries.
Well, if he's not cool with it, you just go somewhere else, man. Hey, there's the other problem, man. Hopefully you're like, is your insurance? Because like some places, man, insurance will fuck with you if you know, it just depends. I don't know if they do anymore. I know that it used to be that way. They would like report to your, if you had a hot drug screen, then they would report it to the insurance, and the insurance would, you know, you could get in trouble at work for that shit, which was whack as hell. I don't know if they should have changed that if it wasn't, because it's like your medical records, you know.
Too much quarantine running. Yeah, it's so sad about last night too.
The reason I know this is, man, I used to sell Oxycontin way back in the day, and sold them at a car lot, and everybody at that car lot was trying to go to the doctor and get a prescription for these Oxycontin, and the insurance called onto it and shit. So, you know, when people would go and try to fish and get a prescription for Oxycontin from that business, they would report back to the business, and then they get fired because it was such a problem at that car lot. A lot of insurance companies are bad about tobacco, as they should be. Like that's one of the main questions. Because, man, tobacco opens you up. If you're a cigarette smoker, that shit opens you up for tons more fucking diseases and shit. You know what I mean? Because if you're a cigarette smoker, you're not active, you're not exercising, you probably don't have a fucking decent diet if you're a cigarette smoker. You know? You just have a general overall disregard for your health. You know? And that's a risk for insurance companies, so that's just an automatic given. What up, Gavin? Is the fucking world thawing out up there? A little bit of this trail mix.
Happy Ethiopian New Year. Yeah, my family, happy Ethiopian New Year. Big up all brothers and sisters.
Wow. That's crazy, man. And just think if you're a cigarette smoker. And here's the next thing. Damn, it's still 40 degrees. What the actual fuck? It's 70 degrees here and raining its ass off. Goddamn, Gavin.
Hamburg family greeting. Yes, all UK massive.
Cold as fuck up there, bro. We almost summertime. $200 a month extra for cigarette smokers. Wow. I tell you, that's incentive to quit smoking. But, you know, a lot of cigarette smokers would just be like, fuck it, I won't have insurance. I've known a lot of these people. What? I mean, do you enjoy it up there in the snow and stuff, in the extreme cold? I imagine the wife likes being there because of family, and y'all got kids and stuff, and she wants to be around family.
Happy birthday, Marco.
Yeah, my brother's in a similar situation. He lives in the middle of fucking nowhere, Mississippi, because his wife wants to be close to her family and stuff. I'm lucky. My wife is from the other side of the planet. She's got more family in Tennessee than I do, actually. But she is not fucked up about moving somewhere, you know? My wife is from the Philippines, but she's lived in Memphis and Texas, and now we're here in Florida. You evil bastard. Easy. How dare you wish that kind of fucking pain and misery on anybody? Man, I got a couple topics to go over this morning. First of all, we got like important news. It's kind of like news. This is not a fun read. Then I got some entertainment, I guess you could say. Entertainment developments with everybody's favorite weed tuber, the Top Dog. We'll talk about all that later, though. First thing I want to go over here is this, what's going on with SAM and the smart approaches to marijuana. They're an anti-cannabis, organization out of Virginia. I'm gonna go ahead and read. It says Kevin Sabet is one of them. He's like the lead of it, Kevin Sabet. You can find all these guys on Twitter talking about all the stuff and how much they hate you and marijuana. But not like in that kind of terms. They're gonna, they're really tricky with it. So, anyways, Kevin Sabet is one of the most visible, anti-cannabis legislation figures in the United States. He co-founded Smart Approaches to Marijuana, SAM, in 2013 alongside Patrick Kennedy and David Froome. SAM positions itself as a anti-commercialization rather than strictly anti-marijuana, but in practice, it has consistently opposed adult use legislation, fought against expansion of hemp-derived THC markets, and lobbied against broader cannabis normalization. Let me check my music levels. They're good to go. They are good to go. That's what's up. Let me pull this back up here. All right. So here's the most grounded follow the money breakdown available from public records and reporting. Number one, Kevin Sabet has personally earns money from SAM. This is most of his direct financial incentive to public that is publicly verifiable. IRS nonprofit filings show Sabet has been paid a six-figure salary as president CEO of SAM for years, somewhere in between $116,000 and $159,000 annually, depending on the filing year reviewed. And that's at ProPublica. They've got a bunch of information on SAM and their financials. That alone does not prove corruption. Nonprofit executives commonly earn salaries, but it does establish that his public anti-cannabis activism is also his career and primary source of income, which is an incentive to continue and, only show one side of the coin. Publicly available filings also show SAM has grown into a multi-million-dollar organization with millions of annual revenue and assets. Now, these are the guys that are working in Massachusetts right now, they're working to get adult use taken away and roll back the legislation in Massachusetts that the people of Massachusetts voted for. This is a organization that is out of Virginia. So crazy shit going on. I'm doing great, Corey. I'm doing great. I'm going to continue on here. Number 2, it says SAM. SAM and SAM Action. These are 2 branches. Operate through dark money structures. This is one of the biggest criticisms from cannabis advocates like myself. SAM itself is a 501c3, but its affiliated political arm, SAM Action, is a 501c4. Under U.S. law, 501c4 organizations are not required to publicly disclose their donors. And what that means the public cannot fully verify who finances anti-cannabis campaigns. And critics argue that wealthy interests can influence policy anonymously. That's a big problem with the way that our laws are made in these lobby groups with these 501c4 lobby groups. They don't have to disclose to us where their funding is coming from. They can get money from anywhere. And then, so we really can't connect the dots on their, on their motives. And it's written to be that way because, as we know, the laws are written and made by those that are, it's convenient for. And that have the money and control the money. Cannabis industry critics frequently point to this donor's secrecy as suspicion because SAM aggressively criticizes big marijuana while shielding its own major backers. There's speculation that Trulieve is one of their major backers. There are long-standing allegations, number 3 bullet point, long-standing allegations of ties to pharma, alcohol, prison, rehab interest, but no definite proof. This is where it's important to separate documented evidence and speculation, right? Sam strongly denies taking money from opiate companies, alcohol companies, tobacco companies, private prison industries. However, critics have repeatedly raised concerns because anti-cannabis coalitions historically attracted support from pharmaceutical interests, alcohol distributors, law enforcement unions, corrections and prisons groups, and drug treatment facilities. A 2016 Vice investigation into anti-legislation funding nationally found backing from casino billionaire Sheldon Adelson, pharmaceutical-linked interest, alcohol interest, police organizations, and prison guard associations. But there is no publicly proven evidence Kevin Sabet personally receives pharmaceutical kickbacks and no conclusive public documentation proving SAM itself is secretly funded by Big Pharma. And the reason being is they're a 501c or C4. That is the reason there's no proof, because they just happen to organize their charity or their lobby group in a way that they don't have to disclose. So they can just say whatever. And I'll share with you from their site what exactly they say. Critics argue that SAM benefits from maintaining prohibition infrastructure. This is more of a structural incentive argument. Critics claim that industries tied to addiction treatment, prevention grants, federal drug policy, rehab networks, and anti-drug nonprofits could lose funding or influence if cannabis becomes normalized nationally. Sabet built his career through drug policy advising, prohibition-oriented policy work, academic public health consulting. That's kind of scary that he is consulting, academic and public, as somebody who's clearly like in one camp. He is not a non-biased figure by any means. Books speaking media appearances about marijuana harms. These are how he's making his money in his career. So critics argue professional ecosystem is strengthened when cannabis remains controversial or restricted. Again, that's that interference about incentives, not proof or corruption. So it's well, and people taking cannabis less seriously, less people in mental hospitals, less people getting treatment for bullshit cannabis fucking use disorder and all kind of stupid shit like that. Not saying that cannabis is for everybody. Some people might need some treatment for their underlying mental conditions that could be exacerbated by the cannabis use. But, it's important to know your mental state before you try any drugs or alcohol, right? All right, number 5 bullet point. Sam has received criticism for using fear-based messaging and selective science. Cannabis advocates and some policy analysts accuse Sam of emphasizing worst-case studies, downplaying legalization benefits, conflating hemp, intoxicating cannabis, and high-potency concentrates, and framing all commercialization as big tobacco 2.0, which is absolutely nuts. Meanwhile, Sabat argues modern high-potency THC produced products are fundamentally different from older cannabis markets and pose legitimate public health concerns. That ideological stance is genuine. Even many critics admit Sabat likely truly believes what he has argued, which you see what he says. He likely believes that these higher potency marijuana is actually dangerous or something. There's no scientific evidence of anything like of the sort, man. It's so crazy. It's wild. And there's no anecdotal evidence from the community. I haven't met a single older person that's been using cannabis for decades that has any problem with these new high potency THC products. None of us are losing our minds. None of us are having any problems with them. So we'll go ahead and move on to the 6th bullet point here. And I believe this is the final one to bring it to a close on this talk about Sam this morning. But we ain't through talking about these hoes, not by a long shot. The strongest concrete financial angle is probably political influence plus nonprofit growth. The most evidence-backed claims are Sam became a multi-million-dollar advocacy network. Sabat built a national media policy career around anti-cannabis activism. Sam Action can raise undisclosed political money. And the organization now spends millions influencing cannabis ballot fights. And that's a direct quote. That's from Forbes. That creates an obvious institutional incentive to continue that campaign. But there are currently no verified public evidence that Kevin Sabat is secretly financed by pharmaceutical companies, alcohol companies, or private prisons directly. The biggest unanswered question remains, who exactly funds Sam Action? The large political war chest. Who funds it? Because donor disclosure laws require that they do not require those names be made public, and they are not willing to make these names public. They sure in the fuck aren't forthcoming. Where'd it go? Here we go. I want y'all to see what they got to say here on their website. This is what they offer for people to look at to, I want you to see their transparency. This is it. This is the transparency on where does their gold seal of transparency. Gold seal of transparency. We aim to be transparent as possible. Both SAM and our sister organization, SAM Action, follow all guidelines for disclosing donors under federal law. In addition to state laws related to lobby and ballot initiatives, neither SAM or our advisors nor our board members receive any compensation, either SAM Action. You know why? Because they said so right here. And they even wrote gold seal of transparency right there on their website. But let's go up here. This is their books right here. This is their books they disclose to the public to let us see where their funding's coming from. So let me make it, see if I can make it any bigger for everybody to be able to read. It says the marijuana industry frequently repeats the lie that we are funded by nefarious opiate pharmaceutical industry or private prison industry, or work in educating the public and policymakers alike on the harms of marijuana use and marijuana commercialization and the importance of science-based drug policy, and can only be accomplished by partnering with individuals like you. We receive no funding from alcohol, tobacco, opiate, or the prison industry, unlike pro-legalization supporters who are heavily funded by big tobacco, pharmaceutical interests, big alcohol, and a few billionaires whose goal it is to legalize all drugs. Our support, by contrast, comes from family foundations and responsible and concerned citizens. This is absolute total bullshit, because I can tell you that there is nobody that fucking funds me. My funds come out. When you see me go to Nashville, that shit come out of my pocket. When you see me go to Texas, that shit come out of my fucking pocket. Nobody wrote a check. Nobody sent me. I said, I'm going. Grassroots. Our primary source of funding is from individuals and families who have seen the negative impact of marijuana firsthand. Family foundations, another significant source of funding for us, comes from family foundations that care about this issue. Oh, it's almost like they may have made a whole network of these foundations that they could funnel money through, right? They can take the money from alcohol, tobacco, and all these other fucking lobby groups, funnel it through these family foundations and grassroots foundations, right? And that way they're not directly receiving. We also receive, and then they can also make money on those charities too. It's brilliant. It's brilliant, I tell you. Conferences. We also receive funding from standard speaking fees when we give our award-winning presentations and conduct trainings. So they go out to all over the place and get paid government funds to fucking speak anti-cannabis nonsense. Documentation. See below our SAM. What is 990 and 215? Let's see, 2015, 2016. Oh, wow. That's the transparency, guys. They're willing to show us their fucking books from 11 years ago. Oh, wait.
Are you feeling massive? Seeing ganja.
The Gold Star Guide. So this is it. This is how they disclose where their funding comes from. Seems legit. Seems believable. I buy it. What about you? What say you guys?
Oh, sweet sounds. Little the nations. Jam music is the healing. Feeling irie.
Feeling irie. Man, we never even got to our dab. Yeah, we did do a dab, didn't we? We did do a dab. I think we did a dab. Let's roll up a joint, man. Let's do a dab first, though. Let's do another dab. What is happening? What's happening?
You're in tune to the King Shiloh Healing of the Nation radio station, straight out of Amsterdam.
You know, it's difficult. After you play a Human Del tune, you have to play a Laxley Castell tune. That's just how I grow up, bless it. Just have a be so. Babylon is no place for the righteous children. Babylon is no place. Let's go. Neil, up again, man. Do you sleep there in the UK, bro? You know, you'd think I'm in the UK. The way it's raining around here, dude, it's a lake out front. Ah. It's British terminology. Yeah, Bruce, Neil is over in the UK, so he might throw around a little slang that they got over there that we may not be familiar with. Man, I slept great, man. The freaking rain was coming down so hard. Oh my God. So, yeah, on Sam, guys, we really got to keep an eye on them. I'm following Kevin Sabet. I'm following anybody I can find that's linked to him. I'm finding more and more of these anti-cannabis fuckers every day. I will be doing everything I can to investigate their funding, their motivation, and exposing them all. Because nobody pays attention to it. It's a lot of shit going on that nobody pays attention to. Everybody goes to look at pictures of fucking trichome and fat dabs on the damn internet that nobody's following. I mean, and these motherfuckers that control the industry and are making the laws, they're going to look at stock tickers and other bullshit on there. They ain't studying no pictures of buds or nobody hitting a dab. They trying to get that money or control it, you know? And when we say, oh, well, fuck whatever they do, that's how you end up fucking, you and fucking 100 or 1,000 more of us end up in fucking prison, you know, for a fucking bag of weed in your pocket.
King Shiloh, taking it to the nation, truth and right, all the way. Ring the bell.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Some of you may not be on Twitter, but if you are, the saga of Dope Yola continues. He has continued to pursue me with his interest of whatever it may be. So if y'all like, I could go through the comments and post over there on Twitter just for a good little laugh ski.
When I was growing up, it was the same singer, you know, just with a different name. That used to happen a lot. There's a lot of similarities, you know. Also about tragic.
How did they ban you? That's crazy. I didn't think you could get banned from Twitter.
Anyway, Mandel and Laxley Castell.
Oh yeah.
Two of my favorites, I tell you.
Hell yeah, you still got it for me.
Rockers singers, yes?
You. So we'll get on over. I don't know how you can get banned from Twitter. That's crazy. Here we go. We'll have to scroll down a little bit where I can get into it and all.
Justice and equality.
That's a fun one there. We'll get to that though.
More blessings to each and every one from the crew into the studio. I tell you.
So, y'all see this, right? We're scrolling way down past a whole bunch of stuff, right? That ain't got shit to do with old fatty.
CDMX family. Big Bad City, Mexico.
You see how fucking far we had to scroll just to get to this? And here's a funny one, man. The man made fun of me. He's like, you'll see the comment. He made fun of me for making this AI pack right here. But goddamn, he actually made this and is marketing it to his fans. The difference is mine's a fucking joke. His is a joke that he's fucking selling to people. Anyways, we gotta back it up a little more, a little further. Where it started, where he really started getting fucking pissed. And see, this is all I've posted, right? This is Juicy J shit. I ain't fucking I shared that after he came over here with his with some shit. So where is it? It's this far back here. This man is. Is it? Where is it?
Right from the top. Just so you know, we're not sleeping.
Can I find the damn post even?
Worldwide Roots family.
Yeah, it's down a little. Wait. I see it so far down here, I couldn't even find the shit. Is it down here even, or is it like before this stuff? I'm gonna have to go to the damn here to fucking. Where is it? This motherfucker sent me a message back on this damn thing yesterday. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So this was the original post here. It's unavailable now because I don't think I can see any of. Yeah. Here it is. So you see, he's got 46,000 views on his post. I made a meme out of it and got like 36,000 views out of it. I just put when you got to make one more big cash grab. This is just all I put. And boy, he fucking lost it. He lost it. So I'll come down here and I got to find if I can even see what he says.
Once again, Laxley Castell.
Where is it now? Let's do this. I got to get back to his comment because he blocked me immediately. So it kind of fucked up. Like, I can't even view the post correctly. See, I gave him this little kissy face back and he blocked me. He wrote this fucking after like 4 days, he stewed and he came back and he wrote this shit. But check it out. After I did this, he comes and posts this shit. All right? All right. And so I know fucking Juicy in real life. My sister used to fuck him when I was a kid. They used to come over my house. Like, so we used to get bags off of Snowden over there. Shout out to Montana, my dope man over on Snowden back in the 90s. And so I fucking was just fucking with Yola. And that's all I said to him. And then he's, yeah, fucking gets mad. It's like, have a good day. And then he comes right back, screenshots this. Now, I wrote him this apology after he had my IG taken out, both my personal IG and my IG for my fucking channel. Had to delete all the fucking videos. I had to beg him to call off Liger, and he was paying people to actively come after me and fucking try to have me wiped off the internet. And if you don't believe so, I can show you proof of this shit. So, all right, there's this, right? But we're going to get over here. So since we're posting screenshots, look at this shit. This is off an old video that I made. Do you see how the length that he felt that he needed to go to explain himself, that, you know, to somebody who's nobody, who, like, and at that time, I don't think I had 5,000 subs, and he's commenting me shit like this. This is on Twitter. You can read through the whole comment if you'd like to. Here we go. Here's a proof from Liger. Liger was being paid to harass me. Liger had a lot to do with my Instagram getting taken out and the effort to get me pulled from YouTube. He started a campaign to say that I was weaponizing my fans against Yola. And so I screenshotted that because I said, that's fun. And he actually edited that too, right? And I was sure to screenshot this before deleting all the videos. This motherfucker had left. This is back when he had only 1.89 million subscribers. He had left 52 comments on my shit. 52 comments. Pretty fucking crazy, right? So yesterday when he posted that he posted, let me see if I can pull that right back to where it was. When he posted this comment, and I commented back the kissy face, as soon as I go to fucking right here, he instantly blocked me. But it was funny because I want to bring you back here and show you my original comment one more time, just in case you didn't see it. Let's see. That was it. It was here, huh? Didn't you block me already? See where I said, didn't you block me already? And that's literally all I said to him before he came back, said all this fucking shit. I never said another word to him. And then the next thing I said to him was this. That was the only like direct interaction of me and Yola in this whole situation, right? I shared his video. He comments. I comment back. He comments again. He comments again. He comments again. I comment back. So I'll let y'all just look that one over. But anyway, so I decided to have a little more fun with some AI. And I took that screenshot of the of where he had commented all those times, and then I took it and I put it in this picture. That's a fun picture. I love this. Y'all should share this picture. Please screenshot that. Share it everywhere. I am your favorite weed tuber's favorite weed tuber. And he was making fun of me because there was only like a couple hundred views on that one post of the Boofy J's pack. But there's 13 hours. We got 1,000 views on that one. It's fun. And then he commented that. It's funny, right? Watch this. This is why it's so funny. He says, it's kind of sad. He says that no one thinks you're right. AI twist for one person to see. Well, the one person that needed to see it saw it. But you know what the next thing is he spent a fuck ton of money making a video, and he only got 46,000 views on that video, and I fucking made a meme out of it, and I got 35,000 views on that same fucking video, and I didn't spend a nickel. Anyways, I thought that one was funny too. I thought that one was funny. Let me see. Is there anything? I don't know if there's. I think that pretty much covers the new developments. If you remember anything from the prior. I almost reposted the video where I went through, because he did a whole damn segment on his podcast talking shit about me with Marty. And I did a response to that, and he really lost his shit. And that's when he tried to have me wiped off the internet, is when I responded to that. Well, I appreciate it. I'm just another motherfucker like the rest of y'all. I'm just happy. I'm blessed to be on this side of the desk, man. I'm blessed to be on this side of the camera, man. And, I'm very grateful. So, I wake up every morning and try to be a service to this community that I've been honored to be a part of, So I get up every day. I try to spread, share news, share information, bring awareness to places that I see that people are overlooking major things that are happening that affect us.
But it's out of I control. But we're well confident. After Tuesday, we have another. The man give us a reason.
Dude, Gravy Biscuits, I ordered an Amazon torch, and it was not the one I've been getting. So this has been my Amazon torch in the past, and then this is what showed up, and it is not the same. I use this one to light joints and stuff.
Greetings, Steve Fox. St. Paul, Massive, Minnesota. Greetings, everyone.
I mean, it was funny. I just simply shared that, and he quickly came to the comments to fucking to try to, do damage control. Once again, I'm like, is he that? When as soon as I saw him pop in the comments, I was like, what a fucking idiot. What an idiot. Why would, him even appearing in my comments gives validity to everything. And I don't think that he understands that. Like him showing up and arguing it to any person with a half a brain, they say, oh, this fucker's guilty. Why is he arguing nobody on the corner and calling him crazy? He's the one sitting there arguing with his wife because he won't fucking quit fucking with me. I guarantee you that his wife is yelling at him because he's missing out on money thinking about writing what he's going to write in a stupid text post to me. The motherfucker's got Netflix specials, fucking podcasts, all this shit. But he's going to spend 5 minutes of his day thinking about what he's going to say to me? That is hilarious. It pisses his wife off. I would be, if my wife, if I had to deal with somebody engaging in that fucking kind of stupidity, I would be like, are you that goddamn dumb? And you can't think of nothing better to do with your day?
We're all job people.
Exactly. He's losing so much by just even, I don't know why, the fact that I was just somebody just like the rest of y'all that made a purchase from him, and then he turned around and did all that shit. That's crazy. Try to make me look crazy, try to make me look bad.
Thanks to all the star senders, yes. Blessings to all the star senders.
A Blazer Big Shot. Dude, this torch was so good. It was only $20. It's a Zakura. They don't sell them anymore on, they don't sell them. You can't find them anymore. on Amazon.
You do it in a different way from me. The things I do it in a different way from you.
Yes, Steve, thanks.
Every man do his thing a little way different. No one cares what color or creed that you may be. Let's do it, brother, do it. Do it, brother, do it. Let's do it in your own way. Let's do it, sister, do it. Do it, sister, do it. Let's do it in your own way. You work every day in the burning sun. You got to sweat like hell to defend what you got. Let's do it, brother. Let's do it in your own way.
Yeah, I feel bad for homie. He gonna have a goddamn heart attack before he turned 40 with the way he going. Dude, I guarantee that motherfucker be watching. He be watching, waiting for me to say some shit. Man. I guarantee you, I can't believe it. He reads through my comments like, you know, you saw how little was on my page about him. He had to dig through that motherfucker to find that shit. And I'm like, God dang. You know? Sure, I'm sure he saw the post that I shared, but anything else, he avoided like the AI picture that only 123 people saw. And here, let me bring that shit back up. That's fucking wild. And then there was a situation. I showed you a screenshot. There was another situation where he had went through and like read my comments off a goddamn Pine Park video and then tried to roast me about that. I was like, bro, you're for real, like on a third party channel reading my comments and now you're quoting them here to embarrass me? Yeah, it was fucking wild. I was like, what in the world?
Yeah, brothers, sisters, do it in your own way, yeah?
Every man do his thing a little
God
way
dang.
different.
Linville Thompson. Here we go, some brand new tunes coming up now.
It's funny. It's so funny. That motherfucker's big mad because he's falling off, and I may not be the biggest or whatever, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm cool with where I am, and you know, I'm happy with where I am and who I am.
Right from the top, Hassan T. Sheer Khan Records coming
No, I tell you what, dog. I had left him alone and would have never said another word to him. But when he put Memphis Perp on a bag, hell no. Till my dying breath, I'm on his ass. I'm on your ass. He fucked up with that one. He fucked up big time with that one. Because he want to talk shit about me being from the sticks and all that. Motherfucker, I'm from Memphis. Motherfucker, I know Juicy. Motherfucker, I know all them motherfuckers in 3-6. Memphis ain't a big place. I grew up in the 90s there. When they were selling tapes around the fucking hood.
Plymouth, massive greetings.
Motherfucker better go put San Bernardino sour on that shit or something.
Singer called us Hassan T.
Hey. Just when that motherfucker thinks I'm gone, I done pop right back up on his ass. And like I said, I left him alone, but he did that little dumb shit.
And mine's massive greetings.
Woo.
All German family. Darlington, County Durham, greetings.
Is she from San Bernardino? I used to have a junkie mechanic that was from San Bernardino. Ended up ripping me off, that motherfucker. Oh.
Greetings, Dimitri.
Woo, shit.
Everyone. Hey, the Foley Motors, lads. How you doing, lads? Enjoying the vibes. You hear me? Foley Motors.
It starts right deep inside of me.
Brand new Hassan T. Higher Meditation.
Woo.
Khan Records.
Shit.
Deep vibes.
Oh, man. Here, let me dock this nail in a second here. We just got a little more.
You know? Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, dog. This is a shirt I was slept in last night, man. The Beetlejuice joint. Oh, I'm still in my pajamas. It rained today, so I drove my daughter to school. Usually I have to put on clothes in the morning because we ride bikes. But it's like, dude, I'm gonna take y'all real quick out here for a little rest. Y'all wanna go outside? Let's go outside. I'm gonna show y'all the fucking lake. The lakefront activities.
San Clemente, how you doing?
We floating in this motherfucker now.
Wish I could see you all live, but wow. It's
Let's
in the
go.
most time. Is our guidance now protection?
Dude, my hammock chair is never standing up. It's like
Certainly
never.
not
It's
known
always
wicked
fun.
Babylon. All I fear is the Almighty. Somerset family, greetings. So sad we're not playing in England tomorrow. So sorry to all the people who was coming to see us. Ah, Babylon. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon.
When you do give thanks to life, Rastafari.
All right, after this one, it's Matty Ital.
Let's say the verse.
Stepwise. A remix of a remix of a remix of a remix. Rise and shine.
Let's rise and shine and give Jah the glory. Let's rise and shine and give Jah the glory. Let's rise and shine and give Jah the glory. When you give thanks to Allah,
Yes, family.
Dude, it is a really good camera. I highly recommend it. I like it so much. I have 2 of these, man. And it's super stable, that gimbal. It like, watch this. So this is so good for doing like vlogging and shit. You just, now it's on. And now it's like, boom, can you see how the lens, it's kind of hard to see the lens, but the lens is staying pointing at the screen and shit. That gimbal's a bad son of a bitch.
Can't be depressed.
See it stay level?
Sister Natalie.
It's really great for moving around and shit. And then it'll track your face and all that. Keep you locked on it. Dude, wait till this is my place I'm renting on the island here, Neil. You just wait till you see wait till you see where I'm moving. I'm moving in the city. Here, I'll show you some aerial shots, like nighttime air shots of the island. I got some photos. They're pretty well lit. Like in the beginning of the, the intro, that's here. That's some pictures here on the island. There we go. That is the island right there. This is right up. This is up in the air above my house here. So the fucking street out here is full of water. Not everybody has grass like this. People got their little freaking they got like, damn, this house right here is so fat, y'all. Where's the one I really like? It's this motherfucker. This house right here, y'all. This is like the master bedroom. I be riding my bike by this bitch. It's brand new. I watched somebody building it. The yard and everything's so fucking sick. I wish that's where I was living. This is the end of my street right here, though. And it's a little public access trail. It goes right here to the beach. And it's another little spot right here. This little road runs out here to the, this is a sound side. This is just a little public beach right here. Nobody's ever there. But the island is so tiny. It's a barrier reef. This is just directly above the house and the waves out there on the ocean. See the beach right up there.
If all goes to plan, it's going to be at the weekend.
It's right up over there across the road. And this is another view of the baby beach and shit. Dude, I'm hating moving from here, but I'm excited to finally be back in the city. Right? And I'm going to have a nice little piece of land, too. Man, this motherfucker right here got a nice big-ass yard. Look at all the pavement they got. Jesus Christ. They got a lot of concrete. Dude, everything's expensive, brother. Everything. Everything's expensive. It ain't getting no cheaper, dog. So, man, for real.
Hail King Rastafari, the Emperor.
Don't lose faith, brother. Keep working. Keep on banging at it. And don't just do your fucking job at work for somebody else. Make some cocksucker make their dreams come true and make them
I tell
rich.
you it coming up.
You gotta have some others. You gotta chase some shit on your own too, man. But man, hey, look, if you don't give up, it'll come to you, brother. You'll find whatever it is you're after. You know. I'm stoked with this house we're gonna be moving into, man. I'll be happy to stay here for a couple years where you could sell it, make a lick on it. I'll do that.
Can't wait to play this one on the sound
But I'll be happy to stay there till the kids graduate. That would be tight too.
Bless and
you
love,
know.
Teresa. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, yeah, 27 days, y'all. And we'll be closing on our new spot. It's going to be fucking tight, yo. There's so much goddamn pavement, right? Jesus Christ. Where's my phone at? Oh, it's way over here.
Yeah, special mention. Everybody going to City Splash tomorrow. In the park
City
in
Splash.
Beckenham. Hope you have a great
Oh
time.
my gosh. City Splash.
Hope the job bless the session. Beckenham Park tomorrow.
Thank you, Gravy. I cannot wait to be making some videos over it. The new Dab Lab is huge, man. The new Dab Lab is going to be big, man. It's going to be fucking great. There's like this drop ceiling, so there's no echo in the room whatsoever. Which really, with this microphone, it's not really a problem. Like echo. Like, y'all don't even really hear my monitor speakers. I'm listening to the music on speakers on my desk. Y'all are listening to the music through there. Neil, not until I get the green light from the government. We're trying to do things legal, man. I've been doing a lot of prison time, and I'm trying to stay at home with my family and make sure everybody else does. You know, I definitely want to grow me some ganja. But I'm on a mission here in the state of Florida to get myself and everybody else some home grow. Possibly, nationwide. That's the mission, man. Home grow is the final frontier for our cannabis freedom. You know, it's not important that everybody grows their own, but it's important that everybody has the right to do so. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, choices. This is America. We're supposed to have a choice. And especially when it comes to something so simple as a plant, you know. Yeah, Neil, man, I know a lot of people, they still grow anyway, and that's great for them, and I'm grateful for those that are able to. But, somebody like myself, I've got multiple cannabis felonies stretching over decades. It's just not possible for me to engage in any kind of illegal activity in regard to cannabis because I could lose my rights completely. You know what I mean? And it's really it's a real dangerous situation once you got a record, especially federal, because once you got a federal record, all right, the first time you go through, you're sentenced by these guidelines. Well, the second time you're on a new, it adds to that guideline. There's ways that they get points from your sentencing. And it's kind of how it works. Like, okay, they do a sentencing report and the judge, they generate some points, and then whatever your point score is, they go to the guidelines, and then they'll sentence you according to the guideline based on your point score. And so another charge would be like, shit, man, I'm beginning to go on like Fed for 10 years on some damn weed bullshit. To grow some weed here at home. Yeah, thanks, no. Thanks, no. We ready. That's another reason that the whole descheduling right now is super important. We've had more movement in cannabis than ever. People got to speak up because people with the money are shaping this industry, and none of them have our interests in mind. None of them. There's a lot of money on all sides of this fight.
Give thanks, brother Neil. Thank you.
Well, the Fed guideline is, they've got all sorts of guidelines there. Shakes, I've been well through the law books. I've been through federal cases in federal prison, so I'm very aware in a more than intimate way of how the scheduling and all that shit applies to your fucking charges and how the feds do things. Now, I don't think so, because Florida, there's legal weed. Federally, it's absolutely illegal. I have a federal record as somebody who's been charged federally with a marijuana crime. You understand?
Next one, Fred Locks.
So that puts me, I've got a baseline of points in that federal system that puts me way ahead. And then in the federal, you do 85% of your time, and you move all around. It's a little different. It's a lot different. The way that inmates behave, the way that everything works is completely different than state. Feds have a 97% conviction rate if you go to trial with them. So generally when they come to get you, you're going to fucking do some time. Yeah, we got it. The federal legalization is about the only thing that's going to be. I can't use this for that. I'm going to use a proper tip for a damn. We have efforts here. I think in the next 4 to 5 years, at least, we could have home grow here, if not sooner. It's just what is required is more pressure from the people. When we sit back and we say nothing, we let businesses dictate how our fucking laws are going to be made, how our markets will be ran and governed. And then people complain in hindsight and say, well, things are changing now. Now's the time. See, for myself, I sold weed for years, man. I did shit. It's been 10 years ago, but I did time in the Fed for a conspiracy case. I've done time in the state on different marijuana cases in Tennessee. Have moved here to Florida because they outlawed hemp in Tennessee, and so marijuana was once again, cannabis was 100% illegal again. So I sold my house, got the hell out of there because I'm not trying to go to jail, man. Tennessee is, man, the South's a different place, man. Tennessee, Mississippi, Arkansas, Alabama, man. Been growing for 23 years. Man, there's so many places that it's legal to grow now, which is amazing, and people are able to freely share information. That's why we have such great cannabis. That's why we've got access to awesome stuff. That's why so many home growers are growing top-notch shit. In the 90s, when you referred to home grow or homegrown, it was not, you weren't talking about good weed. Now homegrown is good weed. Even like just random chick could be growing fucking fire in her closet or her house, in her tent or whatever, and in her spare room. You don't know. Because then there's just information's available for you to be able to grow the good.
Tune called Trod Along. Robert Dallas.
They might come with them evil as dog, and they bad my job. I don't matter then. It's step of time, heading to success. They can't jump I under the feet now. I blessed soul is hard to defeat.
Picking all the little micro stems up out of here before we put it on the ground. I'm just gonna eat these stems. Fuck it. Those are nice stems. Very tangibly. Well, that's not to say that there's not outliers, people that are growing good, but in the South, in the United States here, we got brickweed. That's what weed was. It was brickweed. It's highly illegal. I'm talking about how the legality has improved quality so greatly is what actually I'm talking about. And that's a great example you're giving right there, Rob. The same time I'm smoking brickweed out of a gas tank from Mexico because it's highly illegal, you're growing great, good, clean cannabis at home in Canada. Why? Because it's not as fucking serious of a deal. You're not facing federal prison. You know what I mean? So which do you think is more dangerous? Me facing serious jail time and smoking fucking Mexican brickweed out of a gas tank? Or you growing a seed in your yard? I don't know, man. It's kind of, I've got to think this one over. I may need to call in the experts.
Original Robert Dallas.
It's crazy. It's crazy how we how we do that. You know what I mean? depending. Bro, the crap that goes on in the streets with the
Ja voice. All right. I got Super Boof from Grow Healthy, and then I got some chopped cherry smalls that I fucking blended with them from Fluent. Dude, I'm telling y'all, Twitter's crazy, man. All those fuckers are on there, and they're in the wide open with their agendas. It's like all these people in the weed industry, the fucking seed people, the fucking everybody is just there, wide ass open with what, you know, how, where they stand and what they're trying to do. Interesting shit that to say the least, that I see there every single day. Dude, I wonder where my bubble bath is. Oh yeah, we got some emergency. I got to take some pictures of that later. We're going to be doing that tonight. We'll do a live review on this emergency from Cookies. It's a Seed Junkie. It's a Seed Junkie cut. We're going to find out if it's fire from a liar. Oh, God. That's funny because, you know, Seed Junkie lied about the pollen that they gave Surefire that ended up being used to create the guzz, which is funny.
Dub side of things.
My eye would just start fucking randomly burning right now. You know what I mean? Cat apple, man, you must have a damn pound of apple, Betty Neal. Split the fucking paper. I rolled that like a champ, and then I fucking split the paper. All right, re-roll. Won't take a second.
We're gonna let that hoe fucking cool off before I go smashing the damn.
Tune called Ja Lion by the man Ja Voice.
That pissed me off, man. I had that bitch roll beautiful too, and I was just got a little too hasty with the pack, and just a nice little split down the side. Sorry, though.
We got the studio crew.
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking of something, y'all. You know, me and Yola got a couple things in common. We both use the AI to make packs with Juicy J's likeness on them. And we both deleted our original Dope as Yola Micros videos.
You're in tune to the King Shiloh Healing of the Nation radio station. Straight out of Amsterdam.
I was just thinking about it. I thought that was kind of funny because I was going to look for like my original comment because I only had, or like any of my comments on his channel so that I could, show that I only got like fucking 3 comments there. Stay low, Chino. What is up, bro? It has been forever since I've seen you in the chat. Have you been staying low? Or what, man? I hope you're doing well, brother. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen you in the chat. Hell yeah. There we go. We did that. We did it this time.
When it's nice, we played twice. Rafa Pico.
We're gonna do this right here. Just get it like that. And then we're gonna set it aside for a minute. Oh, Rob, he fucking really despises me. There's a whole history. I bought a damn bag from him and then he didn't want to refund it. And then the fucking, then it began. Let's do a dab. Let's do a dab. That's right. Stay low, Chino. I heard that. I hope life's been well to you, man. I'm down here in Florida, man. I moved to Florida about a year ago and been living out here on an island. And we're getting ready to move in a month, man. We're buying a house here in Florida. Sold our house in Tennessee and have relocated. Joy's already started her little business. She's making food orders and stuff for people here on the island, like people, like people, our neighbors and stuff. She's taking orders from them. She was smart. She gave out a bunch of free lumpia, and then she made a menu and handed it around to some of the people she gave shit to. And of course, they're instantly putting in orders and stuff, so she can start making some stuff now. Start getting that money. She in the kitchen right now cooking up some katsu chicken pancit and some Olympia. I don't really watch so much of the weed stuff on. I mean, I watch some of I watch the Dale's Report and shit because he's all, the money tells the story of what's finna to happen, what's happening, with the financial shit behind the scenes, and that's where things are gonna go. That's why when, I know that it's, there's so much money involved in Schedule 3 and these big companies that are already established getting awarded all the power behind it. That, like, the hope of the hemp battle is like, man, we don't have enough unity behind hemp to really hold on to THCA anyway. We need to push for decriminalization, extending that farm bill that gives those companies, the right to sell THCA a little bit longer, where some of them would be able to get, they could go through a process to get grandfathered into the, what would be the new system of adult use cannabis or medical cannabis, whichever they chose to exist in, and or qualified to exist in. And yeah, I think that's more the direction. It is dab time. Getting the nail all cleaned up.
Saturday skunk.
I'm gonna get this nail cleaned up. We're gonna hit a dab, and then we're gonna smoke this joint. Okay. I'm in Pensacola, Chino. I guess you might say this isn't really Florida. Is there a large Cuban population in Tampa like Miami? Because I've only really visited Miami as far as like southern Florida and central Florida. I've been to Miami a couple times. Very, very heavy Cuban population. Every single, like, people were speaking Spanish to me everywhere I went. Yeah, I'm in the Panhandle. Well, some people talk shit about the Panhandle and say it's Alabama or whatever and all that. It's all good. I like it up here. It's nice and chill. It's not as many people. It's a little more laid back. But it's still, Pensacola's still a city. We got the fucking Blue Angels. You just be riding around town, man, and fucking, like, yesterday I was just sitting here, I hear outside. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I go out there, the fucking Blue Angels flying over the house.
This is Healing of the Nations.
And you just see them randomly flying all the damn time. It's cool. I don't know. I think I gotta finish this rosin. It seems that way, y'all. Man, why a gram gotta be like 4 dabs? Shit, I ain't even got my temper on there. Too hot. Good morning, holla boys. Well, man, they kind of quit talking to me after they had me come out to Vegas to hype up their big drop with the THCA small buds. So I really don't know what happened. And yeah, Dank just quit talking to me, you know, like almost instantly, like after we did the live that night. He talked to me a couple more times after that, but it was few and far in between and super short. See, Dank had talked me into coming out there to Vegas under the fucking understanding that we're going to Small Buds to inspect the facility, check it out, get the mystery out of the Mylar, all that good shit. And I told him, I was like, no, I can't do it. It's my anniversary weekend. So I told my wife about it. My wife was like, no, you got to do it. It's a huge opportunity. And I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and do it. And so I went on out there and, you know, I get out there. I flew myself out there, paid for everything myself. I get out there. I ride before Dank. Then he shows up. He's got the owner of Small Buds driving him in this fucking Rolls Royce fucking SUV. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then we go and pull up. You know, they pull up to the Flamingo where I'm waiting for him. And then we go and ride the Small Buds and shit. And we walk in, and I'm expecting we're going to be looking around, looking at products, talking about products. There's like a table with banners and shit that are like the Dank Flamingo. And there's like all these cases there with jars with Dank Flamingo. He has told me zero about any of this. So they brought me out there to hype their drop or whatever. And, you know, it was just really awkward after that. And it was real awkward at dinner. Then the next day, we're supposed to go to Champs together. And nobody answered the phone until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, and we're just there for one day in Vegas. I spent a whole lot of money flying out there and everything else. And I think by the time it got to be like 4 o'clock, I finally got the owner of THCA King on the phone. And I got a picture from him of a pass that let me get into Champs. And I was able to get into Champs for like 30 minutes. I rode the train over there. And then, you know, if you look at the video that I made for Vegas, you barely see Dank Flamingo. It's just a little clip of Champs, and it's just mainly me outside smoking blunts because that's what I was doing, like trying to get hold of people standing outside smoking blunts. Because I didn't have anything planned because it was just an overnight thing, and and I didn't even know about Champs until the last minute. I would have made arrangements to go to Champs and had all that taken care of on the front end because I would have actually came early to be there for Champs, because for me that was a way bigger thing than just Small Buds. So that's kind of the story with that, man. You know. It was really crappy, you know, because he and I talked every day. Like prior to that, we talked every day. No, I'm sorry. When I came down here to Florida and he started doing his thing with Small Buds, he kind of fell back up off of me. But before then, we were talking every day. There was an incident about a month before when I was down here. I was looking for my house. I was driving down Highway 98 through Destin, and I called Dank Flamingo. I was like, man, what's going on with Small Buds? Because one of my homies had called me. He had ordered 5 pounds, and 2 pounds didn't come with it. And so I was like, what's going on? You know, I don't know. Dude got it straightened out or whatever. But I had also got this pound that was supposed to be Blue Dream, and everybody was fucking raving about this Blue Dream. And it showed up. It was like blueberry punch, and that shit was burning black, wouldn't stay lit. I didn't even smoke a joint out of the whole pound. And I was just kind of saying something about that to him. Dank tells me he hasn't talked to dude in forever. He hasn't heard from him. Man, don't you know that night we're having dinner, dude wouldn't shut up laughing and joking about this fucking pound, man. And I was getting so goddamn pissed, man. And, you know, because he kept on, the owner, the fucking Drew, he kept on joking about that fucking pound. It was really pissing me off, you know. And I'm like, man, you know, you say something, I expect, you know, y'all know me, honesty's a big fucking deal for me. And, you know, for him to act like it wasn't a big deal kind of pissed me off. I don't know, man. It's kind of lame. So, yeah, man. I'm just kind of, you know, just do my own thing, you know. Right. I guess you could say I've learned my lessons with, when it comes to fucking with a lot of people here on YouTube and shit. Where's my little tool? I used to be plugged too, but you know, that's kind of how I got into the hemp thing. Was I used to be plugged. I used to sell weed, and I saw opportunity for the average person to legally be able to participate in this business. No, it's like that's all he's doing. It's one thing when that's the only thing you do. You know, it's like you don't even post about anything unless you're trying to get something out of somebody with it.
That's reaching the top of the hour.
Think about this, you know, cannabis is very community driven, and you got to be, you know, involved in the community and stuff to be
Dubbing it for a Saturday.
In any degree, I believe. Yeah, Dank was doing YouTube before he did weed stuff. He saw me doing the weed stuff, and that's when he started doing it. He did murder mysteries and carnivore diet stuff. He said he had like 50,000 people on his carnivore channel and was working on a documentary and all this stuff with that. And then he used to go like try to solve unsolved murders and stuff. He told me he had a channel doing that for a while. So this wasn't his first venture in YouTube.
Ethiopian Heights.
Boom! I got that disc roll. Yeah, hold on. Where's gas? Sleep. Damn it, bro. Don't do that. He wears the shades in his sleep. Don't do it, dog. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Look at that fucking roll, yo. Hey, show that shit to your favorite pro roller over on motherfucking Instagram, man. I don't even get paid. That's what we call a JFF roll. Look at the fucking seam on that bitch, man. Mothership tip. That motherfucking paper tight. It ain't gonna slip. Woo! That motherfucker looking good. Look at that. Man, if that don't look like a $200 joint to me, I don't know what to do. Shit. Oh, that motherfucker is.
Come to so the emperor. Who on the ground in the new flower? The lion conquering of the tribe of Judah.
Y'all know what? To tell the truth, I didn't realize you could make money off of any of this stuff until Space City and Dank Flamingo. I saw Dank Flamingo, and then Space City was bragging to me about how much money he was making. I'm like, what? You're making money?
I got this spirit, I got the dragon. Remember, when she back in Salama. Remember the time when David got it up to Africa.
This is a super booth blend of the chopped cherry cookies. But how'd it smoke? It's funny, THCA Cartel is like, because we used to talk about, like, you know, I always, you know, it's like, I would never put my name, first of all, I don't want to just slap my name on a product for a cash grab. Second of all, I stated that I would never, I mean, it would have to be few and far in between for me to put my fucking name on some flour. Like, you know, I might let Sean Cron put my name on some fucking flour or some shit or on a bag, but I ain't letting just one of these damn random fucking hemp companies write it on there with a marker. Dude, I mixed them together in a jar. One was, yeah. A lot of people just do, text connoisseur, do you do like Reddit reviews? A lot of people do Reddit reviews. I do, So what I do now, like I've always done live reviews. That's been my thing, right? Live reactions, right? Anybody remembers the original freaking Smalls Micros video? That was a live review. I've always been known for live reactions, so that's kind of been my main thing. So now I've been trying to grow my Twitter. So I'll do like a post with a couple pictures, a video, a little bit of description, cutting it open and what's it smell like, and then tune in for the live roll and review, because I can roll me a joint, and that seems to be all the rage is these glass tip joints like this. Everybody wants to see what that ash and that oil's looking like and all that shit. So
Vibes.
I love doing my edits, man, but people don't fucking watch them like they used to. The AI really fucking buries them in the algorithm. It's kind of shitty. I get a lot more views on live streams, and it's kind of our thing. Yeah, these things, it just depends, right? I had a little bit of both of these, and they're similar in the flavor neighborhood. The Trop Cherry and the Super Booth with that tangy backbone there. So I said, you know what? We'll just blend them together to make a nice fatty. And that's what we've done. So that way I've emptied out both of those bags. I don't post shit on Reddit, man. Reddit is so toxic. If you post anything, you're gonna get argued by trolls and shit. You can't. Reddit's not a place for fucking honest discussion and debate, man. It's fucking a place for goddamn harassment and degradation. You know, go to freaking. Go to Twitter, dog. Twitter's just is a lot of people don't like Twitter. Just as long as you don't follow all that political shit, you won't see it. You don't engage it, you don't comment it, you don't share it, you won't see more of it.
Respect
Midnight.
to all listeners.
I had to look at Midnight. I had to look him up.
Signing out.
Yeah, it's good for some info. I miss like fucking forums that they. You remember when they used to have forums? Like, I miss those type of deals where it'd be, forum discussion on topics and shit. I don't even go to Reddit because it's so nuts, man. I didn't get it. Did you have any of it? Yes, Reddit did. It replaced the forums a lot. You used to get so much great information from forums. You could find these really great discussions that weren't, that would be actually educated people or technicians in whatever field, having these discussions on forums. And it just seems like you don't get those in the results anymore when you search shit. That's how I used to really get a lot of information. Would be to Google something, and then you find forum threads, and you read through the forum thread, and it might be fucking scientists or technicians or whoever the fuck. It'd be the top people, in that community having a discussion on the topic. So it will really give you some insight on whatever it is you're looking at. Man, Texas, Florida is treating me fantastic, man. We're about to move to a new house and buy a new place here. Not a new place. It's new to me. It's 1975 built. Man, I don't really mushroom hunt. I'm not a fungi finder, but I might get into that, man. That would be cool. Exactly. Forums and YouTube's how you find out to fix your cars and stuff, right? I was showing a drone video and I was shit at my old house. I put an engine in Joey's car. I did all the work on that car, man. Shit. What a blessing to be here now. You know?
Big up all the healing of the nation radio station. Tell you.
Homie gonna be bringing my damn Camaro down soon. Washing machines, any kind of appliances, man. If you was a broke sumbitch like me, you know. Joy and I have rebuilt our washer and dryer. We've got look. Now we got a fucking washer that's like a washer dryer thing. You just put that shit in there and it comes out dry in like an hour and fucking smelling fresh and new. It's one machine. There's no dryer vent. That's our washer. But there was a day when Joy and I just had like a regular Maytag top load washer, and her and I had done, we put motor couplers, I put whole transmission on that thing, rebuilt the drive drum, we put drive belts on our dryer, we rebuilt all of our fucking appliances, our damn self. She fucking troubleshot, found out the problem with the microwave, ordered the part off of Amazon, installed it, and fixed the fucking microwave. She's built shelves out of spare wood in the backyard and shit. I mean, you know, when you don't have a whole lot of money, you fucking tend to get MacGyverish and learn how to do some shit. I'm gonna ash this joint right here. Would y'all like to see it? It's not any crazy resin ring going on or nothing.
Southport family, greetings. Maryland Massive, how you doing?
Where's the dark,
My
bro?
brother Irish, yes, bless up, bless up. Greetings,
Like a
Raoul.
dark stripe on it.
Gila River Tribe. Greetings, one and all. Oklahoma Massive, greetings.
Massive.
Yeah, San Diego, how you doing? Brothers and sisters in Costa Rica, greetings. All Texas
Oh,
family,
yeah.
big up.
Well, heating element on a stove, you just fucking replace it. When they break, you just pop it out and replace it. That ain't shit.
Thursday night.
That ain't shit. You know, it's like a heating element on any appliance. You know, electric heat element is it. You just.
All the family worldwide.
Boy, I'm gonna show you some shit.
Singer called Lloyd Sparrow Clark, yes. Tune called Hell in Heaven. Yeah, man. Superstar 7-inch out of Jamaica. 1975
Well, I tell you what.
was the year. Greetings,
With this right here and a set of small channel locks,
Blessed love,
there
God,
ain't
big up,
fucking nothing
Brandon, big up,
under a
Brandon,
roof
Brandon,
of a
Brandon.
building that I can't fix. With this screwdriver right here, this motherfucking meter, and a small pair of channel locks, I might need this screwdriver right here too. This is a handy son bitch. But for the most part,
Hungary family, big up.
I can do so much shit with a fucking 11-in-1 Klein, a small pair of channel locks, and a field piece multimeter.
Still full of vibes, you know.
This some bitch right here, I can fucking troubleshoot and fucking read and find out
Sweet, so sweet.
more shit about electronic devices.
Gathering round the world and green.
or, you know, appliances. And then I got, this is what I would carry in to troubleshoot, right? Just my typical, I would take this, and I got a little bitty, like a 8-inch pair of channel locks, a little small pair. And that's what I'd carry with troubleshoot, and I could fix lots of
Blessings to one and all. Cape Town family, greetings, South
But yeah,
Africa.
you check your,
Yes, big up the one called AD in Sheffield.
all you need to do is set it to check for continuity,
Yes, big up, brother.
which means check if you got a circuit or whatever. Set it check for continuity and disconnect your heating element, whether it be a stove burner, a heat element for electric heater, or whatever kind of appliance. Just disconnect it. It should have two, like a power in, power out. And then just put your meter leads on there. And if it's an open circuit, then you know you got a blow in it. And you can usually inspect those heat elements and see visibly where it's fucking exploded. You know,
Ben from Earthworks there.
there'll be some damage to the heat element typically when they're not working. And you just replace it.
Greetings.
Everything's either a bad switch, a bad wire, a bad element. You know, when it comes to that, well, heating it, hot shit's easy to fix. Super easy, super simple. Just switches and electric elements. And
Oh, Canada Massive. Yes, greetings. Quick.
get a lot more complicated when you start getting into refrigeration, because you've got all sorts of different controls and pressure controls that are then, you know, just a wide different ways that they could be used.
This is Little Cum Cum.
And this is Gossip P. And we're listening to Healing of the Nations Radio. Healing.
Okay. I definitely was not an electrician, but I was a little bit of electrician, plumber, air conditioned man, all that all rolled into one, being a freezer technician, you know. It's got to be a leak somewhere on it, JW. Once you fill it up, take a lighter. I'm not even fucking kidding.
Greetings, all Kenya family.
Fill it up and make sure you got the valve shut on it, JW, and run a lighter over the torch.
Through, yes. Healing of the Nations 137 from Amsterdam City.
Like,
Blazing the good marijuana.
just
feeling
you can
Irish.
just do that and see if it's got a leak, it's gonna catch on fire. It's not gonna explode. It'll just be a little fire will spurt off of the leak. You know what I mean? Then we would look for leaks on gas appliances with lighters, because I got a gas sniffer though. I do have a gas leak detector actually.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, Bondi Beach. All German family gathering round. Greetings.
Decompress the gas out of a toothpick.
Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet roots music. It's the healing, it's the healing. Jam music. Reaching the parts of the music don't reach. Jamaican Queens, massive, big up, yes. Brescia, Italia, big up.
What are we talking about, Brock? The electrical failure on the heaters and stuff? Bad connections can definitely be an issue too. Like, people don't connect stuff. They don't terminate their connections well. What up, Dante? He's here. He's here.
Yes, coming out to the Black Ark studio in 1975, The Great Tribulation.
Where were you when we was passing through?
Originally released on the Macron.
I'm having trouble understanding. So you have quite. Okay. Your weed kind of tastes like burned in the same. Maybe it's the weed you're smoking. I don't know. Maybe it's something with that strain. It's hard to say why you might pick up certain flavors. Some berry poppins. I heard that.
Sister Nanda, what a pleasure to meet you. Brethren Dimitri, what a pleasure. Steve, great to see you again.
That's a wrap on the Super Booth. Trop cherry. Dude, the aphid pictures from Fluent are going crazy on the fucking Twitter.
All Amsterdam family, all Mocha Massive. Mary Beth in Albuquerque, greetings. Tuning in to Healing of the Nations.
Yeah, a lot of times those contacts will get loose and they just fall completely off. That's always a nice one to find, Brock. You know, when it's just a loose connection like that. But a lot of times that'll cause, those loose connections will cause, it'll cause those, like the switches and stuff to actually burn up because it's going to overamp because the connection is not got a solid connection. It's going to heat up and burn up the little, the contacts and shit in those switches. Because of that poor connection.
Big up the Joe Works family. Brother Reg. Swan Dub, you know. Don't forget, if you want a copy of it,
loose connections like that, if you don't find them, then sometimes you might replace something and you end up going back in a week. Or a ground, man. I tell you what, I had a fucking ground, and this is a heater, right? So there was, I had a refrigeration unit. It's a sandwich prep table in a kitchen, right? In this restaurant. And it was shorting out the compressors, it was shorting and burning out the compressors. And I was like, I couldn't figure out why they were shorting out. And, I replaced it once and then I finally traced it down. I said, something's gotta be, and I finally figured out it was shorting the ground. I could see that. It was the compressors grounded out. So I said, okay, I had to really trace it down this time. I traced it back to a condensate pan, drip pan heater had failed. And when it did get water in the condensate pan, it would short out because the damaged heat element, and then it would burn up the fucking compressor. So I discovered that shit. I was able to get the compressor replaced under warranty, which was nice. But yeah, man, shit. Bunch of boring shit nobody in this chat wants to hear about. Holy fuck, man.
Family, come along with I and I. Come along on this journey, yes, a roots journey. Oh, Brazil family, greetings.
Man, I'm so excited for the new place. So holy shit, man, it's gonna be fucking tight.
Gather around.
The new dab lab, I'm gonna have so much more space in there. I'm gonna have room for all my shit. I was an industrial commercial refrigeration technician before I became a hemp advocate or a cannabis rights advocate. You say YouTube personality, whatever you want to call it.
Sammy Dreadlocks, big up my brother.
I could never find a job like on my own like that, like applying. always had to meet people and people to know me to hire me, because it looks bad on paper when you're a felon and everything else. But so I sold cars and shit when I first got out of prison for a while. And then I ended up, when I met my wife, I started doing refrigeration with her father. And I started from the bottom, fucking gluing insulation on pipe. Yep. Yep, when I was Yola's age, I was out on the road gluing insulation on pipe because I was fresh out of federal prison for some weed charges. And, you know, I was running the roads working for, what was that company I worked for back then? Memphis Mechanical. And we built a bunch of Whole Foods, Sprouts. I'm trying to think of any other grocery stores we did that I worked on personally. But I did a couple Whole Foods and Sprouts grocery stores, built the complete systems and shit. And, yeah, I learned real quick that I had to figure out, I wanted to be a technician. If I was going to be on the refrigeration crew, I had to be the motherfucker that knew how this shit worked and was, you know what I mean? I needed to be a tech. And so I paid real close attention. I've always had a mechanical aptitude, and I've always worked on my own things and had a really, a lot of interest in how things work and fixing things. So I just paid attention to the techs when they were working, asked questions, learned how to do stuff, and then ended up over at another company, followed my stepfather there, and he ended up leaving there, and I was working as a tech there, but I was really an apprentice. When he left, they fired me. But one of the guys there was really cool. He liked me, or a couple of them actually, and they worked at another company before that was called Federal Equipment Dealers, and they got me a job over there, and that was it, man. They put me straight to work as a technician, like with no experience. I went from, I had a little bit of experience, but I wasn't no fucking tech. I went straight to working on huge casino fucking buffet systems. They just gave me the truck. He was like, here, go fix it. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? So, and I learned a lot because I would never give up on anything. Like, if they sent me to do a job, I refused to call the office and say I couldn't fix it. So I would call everybody I knew. I'd do everything I could. I'd stay all fucking night if I had to make that shit work. I would never give up. And so they would always send me on fucked up shit, because they knew even though I didn't know what I was doing, I was going to fucking fix that shit. I was there to fix it. And I knew that there wasn't nobody else coming to fix it, So they're like, yeah, just send TJ. Oh, shit. And I learned a lot like that, man, because just like shit that I should have given up on, I didn't in a lot of cases, because I was like, I can't call the office and tell them that I couldn't fix it. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Let me get some coffee real quick.
Yes, this is Jar Reg from Jar Works. You're listening to Healing of the Nations. Rolling!
Forward on the road. Forward on the scene, Mr. Musician Man.
Forward we forward. Healing of the Nations 137. Greetings, just disciple sound, yes, from Blissing. Bring the kochi come. What do we do?
I know, Jano. Jai the Lord, Jai the King, Jai the ruler.
Giant earth rise and rule from the beginning of time to the end of time. And so guide us. While when Moses carried them into the wilderness, some of them all the backfire.
Damn it, man. I need some rising, y'all.
Make us stand firm. Just say we have to show them. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would get sent to do all kind of stupid shit. Like the homie Kevin, Kevin's ass would hit when Michael was working here. Fucking Michael he was our dispatcher. He knew that shit. He knew that I would fucking do anything that they sent me to do, that I was never gonna be like, oh no, fuck that, I can't do it. You know, because I was so new I didn't want to ever be telling that. And then Kevin would always have Michael like make me go put on parts and shit that he didn't want to. But I was new and I didn't even fucking know any better. Like Kevin go out. Kevin was my coworker. He worked hot side shit and I did all the refrigeration shit. He would fucking be like, man, yeah, let TJ go put this shit on.
Greetings, Malawi family.
Man, I'm almost out of fucking
Well, Tom, so yeah,
all my damn
brethren.
dabs. God, I'm almost out of fucking dabs. This shit is not great. This
Light up your spliff.
Father, forgive them. All the time of slave, them put us in
California family in the house, greetings.
a man, but not time like this. All a tribal man have to stand firm.
I guess this is what I'm dabbing though. Holy fuck. That's sad. I'm a little sad. I will never buy the cured resin from cookies. They need to fucking do something with the concentrate fucking processor. Good morning, Rich. How are you doing, sir?
Prince Carl, you know.
Hell yeah, I haven't had nothing from Tucker in forever, man. I hope he's doing well. He relocated over to North Carolina. You know what? I think he got word that they were going to grandfather in some of those businesses in North Carolina. And, with Schedule 3 and, everything going on and the hemp going out. And that may be why he went there. So I don't know, man. But I haven't talked to Tucker in forever.
Montreal family, greetings. Brazil, more love, more greetings. Yes, Beach Pal, love my brother.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of bulk fucking online wax stuff, man. Just I'll do some risings and stuff, but most rising I do is gonna be like the stuff that Jay Groves carries, artisanal rising. It's rare that I'll even get BHO. I'm really picky with it, especially the online shit, because you don't know what the fuck people are getting. I like Jay Groves because I know I'm familiar with the sourcing and everything. Yeah, what's up?
Seeing family.
What can they do for us for that? That's the question. What are they gonna do for us for that?
You make me smile.
Are they gonna reduce pricing? Or...
Yeah. Big up the Coke family, yeah. See the flag there, so. Healing of the nations. Out of Amsterdam City. A Shiloh family, greetings. Argentina family, big up.
About what? Yeah. We need our inspections. That's an important thing. I think it's silly to do all that negotiation without inspection. I know. But we want to make sure there's no big surprise hiding.
Greetings to the St. Martin family.
I got some really good freaking live resin Once Upon a Time from Canavai, but it was so sketch when it showed up. Like, it came in a jar, no COA. It came in just a mason jar, and it was like spray foamed into the box. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, the feds are going to be just swinging through the windows any second with this sketch ass pack. Dude, when I first started getting some of this shit, some of the packs were so fucking sketch.
Zanzibar family, greetings. Kenya family, big respect. How you doing in Ethiopia family? Everything's good. It's the healing of the nations. Continuation of the story. It's just story, you know.
He doesn't ship to his own state. That's crazy, dog. I didn't know that. Man, I thought I ordered the Sophie's Choice. I didn't. I had not ordered shit. I was so pissed. Fuck. See, that shit be getting nasty. I had to let it cool some. It didn't really scorch it.
Greetings to the red light. Greetings, Sister Natalie. Sister Donnelly, greetings. Empress Blackamolo. Lyrical Benji. Rafa Pico. Mikey the Food Man.
Yeah, I got to get, man, I got to roll. I got to get some things done around here. We are going to be back. Don't you worry. we'll be back at 7 p.m. this evening. We'll have a live rolling review. We've got the emergency from Cookies. It's actually a little project from Burner and Seed Junkie. This emergency is, and it's named for the the orange vitamin C emergency deal. Was it across Orange Push Pop and Sunset Sherbet? Should be super fire. This is a Cookies select that I have, so this is like their top cut, and Cookies is supposed to be the best in Florida right now. Sean Cron is managing their operation altogether as far as the grow goes, and Sean really is an awesome dude. As soon as, in fact, I posted about his Forza the other day, and anything I posted from Cookies, Sean has reshared. I shared the Green Dog stuff yesterday. Drew from Green Dog, he reshared that. Really positive response from all those guys. I don't think Seed Junkie is going to be as happy because, the guy that owns Seed Junkie that created this emergency, he's a liar. He lied to Surefire Genetics about some pollen that he gave him that was supposed to be giraffe's pussy. He still hasn't disclosed exactly what this pollen is, but he made a laughy joke about it over on Twitter. Like, oh, that's not even what I told him it was that I sold him. Which is kind of crazy. But yeah. So we got some fire from the liar. The Guz is absolute fire too, but man, honesty matters, right? Y'all, I'm out of here, man. I will see y'all this evening, 7 p.m.